Hey guys, so if you have any clue who I am, you will know that I have been making daily videos for the past 2 years on a World War II game called Hearts of Iron 4. That daily show includes daily historical facts, and I actually record it every day. Now I want to do something similar with this game because I think the gameplay loop of this game lends itself uniquely to that type of content, and it's also just a different vibe, and I think I'd like to do it. Now there's two major differences between this one and the Hearts of Iron 4 show. The first one being that this one won't necessarily be recorded every day. You will just have a video every day. My plan right now is to record until the end of the year over the span of a couple days. So that will be, well, right now it's the 26th of November. November has 30 days, so that would be plus the 31 days of December. 35 videos I'm going to record over the next couple of days, and you're going to see them day by day. The other main difference is, of course, that I don't have daily historical facts to share with you. Now, why am I doing this now? Because, of course, the new War Seals DLC just dropped. Now, that is a whole beast of its own. I really loved, back in the day as a kid, playing Mount & Blade Warband, the Viking Conquest expansion. That was amazing. The naval battles and everything. We're not going to get into those for a while. I playtested the first day, and well, we're going to have to move somewhere far away before we can get on a boat. But that's alright. We're going to start a new campaign. Let's set the tone with this cinematic. You can skip it if you want.
The Calradian Empire dominated the continent. Its armies scattered foes before them. The strongholds of proud tribes crumbled beneath its engines of war. From the forests of the north to the wastes of the south, all was brought beneath the standard of their legions. Brutal as the conquest was, the wise agree that it brought peace. The land, now untroubled by armies, grew rich. But empires, like men, grow old. Leaders lose a common cause. Corruption spreads. Old enemies learn the Empire's tricks and devise new ones of their own. Until one day, the bonds holding the Empire snap. Then comes the Civil War, pitting all against all. A time of hatred. A time of suffering. But also, even in the worst hours, a time of courage and defiance. As new leaders arise, from new places and new peoples, to turn back the tides of destruction and bring forth a new world. From the ashes of the old.
Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed that cinematic. Here we are. I have thought about what kind of character I want to play, and I've come up with one. I'm going to be playing a female Khuzait, kind of not too tall, a bit of a small girl, bit of a high voice, right? I'm going to just do this a bit. Alright, I didn't do too much there, but this is our girl, and her background is going to be that her family were actually river traders in the Khuzait lands. They don't have many oceans over there, of course, but she did have some experience with water, which is going to give us bow, mariner, and cunning. Very good. Then as a child, we were noted for our attention to detail, which is going to give us athletics and bow, as well as one control. Then as we helped as village children, we were actually hunting small game. Yes, we did that, giving us bow tactics and cunning. As a youngster growing up in Calradia, war was never too far away from her. She actually was the chieftain's servant, his personal servant. And one day, as the family fled war and stuff, there was a troubling situation when the camp was ambushed, and she actually saved the life of her chieftain, defeating an enemy in battle. She gained one-handed and two-handed skill, a point of vigor, 1 valor, and 20 renown. As she would become known as the savior of that guy, who probably died later. We're never going to run into this fictional guy. And then, like many families in Calradia, our life was upended by war. Our home was ravaged by the passage of army after army. Eventually, we sold our property and set off with our father, mother, brother, and 2 younger siblings to a new town that we had heard was safer. Yeah. We didn't make it, however. Along the way, the inn at which we were staying was attacked by raiders, and our parents were slain, and our 2 youngest siblings seized. Me and my brother survived because we drove them off with arrows. Yes, 1 additional point of bow and tactics and control. Very good. I'm going to randomize this name a bit until I find something nice. Ooh, I like that one. We're going to be called Tala. Tala's Tale. It's going to be, I guess, day by day. Let's go. We're going to be playing on Bannerlord difficulty, realistic and stuff. I'm not going to turn on Iron Man mode though, because this game is a bit buggy from time to time. And that does unfortunately include some game-breaking bugs that I've had experience with in the past.
Sister, it's been 3 days now we've been tracking those bastards. I think we're getting close. We need to
getting right into it.
When we catch them. How are we going to rescue our brother and sister? Are we up for a fight?
Yatu and Alte. Let's get familiar with these guys. So our parents were Bandan and Terte. Then we have our brother Nusun. Then we have this guy, Yatu, our little brother, and Tala. No, sorry, Alte, our little sister. She was abducted by bandits and sold to a confederation of pirates. Okay, that's a spoiler. We didn't know that yet. But that's fine.
This looks like
we're going to skip the tutorial.
sure about
I know how to play this game. That's fine. Tutorials will pop up from time to time. We found the first banner piece. I skipped that accidentally, but yeah, we traveled away from the training field, ran into this wounded guy, helped him patch up his wounds, and he gave us a piece of something related to Neretzi's folly. Yeah, this is going to be a latent mystery for quite a while because our girl Tala has different priorities right now. We're going to leave, and oh yeah, this is the story. I'll actually read it out. No, actually, I already explained what happened. That's fine. Da-da-da-da-da. And we also heard something about the city of Occitan or something, where we have to go for pirates. Because we think that our siblings might end up being taken there. Oh, this is our girl. Look at her. Looking quite nice. And for my sigil, I'm going to choose blue background. Where is it? The duck, of course. We're not going to make it too big because otherwise it will be too big on the shield. I'm more looking at the shield than the banner. I think this is a good size. Which is, of course, logical because they grew up as river traders, right? And their parents were river traders, so they must have seen a lot of ducks. This is also about, yeah, okay, let me read this. Throughout our travels, we have Throughout your travels, you overheard hushed conversations about a new menace, a pirate confederacy terrorizing the coasts of Calradia. These northern corsairs have built a reputation for trading in captives from bandits and raiders, such as the ones who attacked you and your family. Do you want to go to Ostrakan now to try and pick up your sister's trail and embark on a hunt, spelling mistake, across the seas of Calradia? No, I'll go there myself, because it makes no sense to teleport. So let's have a little look-see around. Where are we gonna go? Amikon. Wow. I think we missed something. Yeah. So we also had a little boy come to us and tell us that the villagers of Tevea need our help rescuing their headman from a group of bandits. So we're going to go and do that first. It's the stealth tutorial mission. As I mentioned, I did playtest the first day. That's why I'm going through it maybe a bit more quickly than I should. No true first impression here. Well, beyond day one you will have. That's fine. We do have to keep looking at the time though, because as soon as the day passes, this video is over, basically. But these videos are going to be longer than Hearts of Iron, because we're going to have actual things to do on the day. Thank heaven our lad found ye. Please, madam, we'd heard that terrible affair at the inn, and that a couple of warriors were planning to track those killers down. Are you one of them? We thought you could help us, blah blah blah. Okay, so basically their leader got captured. They are demanding a ransom of half a dozen horses and 10 sacks of grain, which they don't really have. And they're holed up in a ruined villa a short distance from here. So we're going to go over there. You can go very melodramatic. I shall pass through them unseen, cloaked in silence and shadow. But I tend to be more sober as an individual. Right? Let this dagger be the hand of the angel of death. No. We'll just... accept the hunting clothes and dagger he's offering us, and have him lead us on. Okay, so I already... Oh, wrong button. Z is actually sneaking, not C. So I'm going to try to speed run this a little bit. See how far I can push it. I did it very slowly the first time around. Tall grass, indeed. Okay, here we go. There we go. Sneak around this guy. Now we need to wait a second. It's gonna turn back around any second now. There we go. Now we can just keep going. There's a guy up there. I found these guys to be some of the most difficult ones, actually. But what we're going to do is we're going to go very slowly. There we go. And now we can just stick right next to this wall and walk past these 3 dudes over here that would absolutely murder me. Because our girl Tala is not really a fighter yet. But she is sneaky, apparently, and brave. And she knows how to shoot a bow. Oh. Can't turn the camera without changing direction, apparently. Alright. Assassin's Creed type beat. Let's get around here. There's quite a lot of people around. We can distract the guard with rocks. So we're going to throw something like over right there. Ooh, perfect timing. Is he going to keep facing that way? Well, now we're too late, but we could have kept walking and went over there. For the true speedrun experience. Alright, let's go. Very good. You can't hear us really. And by the way, you can find out where to go by holding Alt. You will see the headman over there, who is in this room. So let's go talk to him. Oh, whoa, wrong button. You're not one of them. No. Let's clear a path. Oh, I keep... Whoa. Whoops. Cancel. Keep accidentally doing things, but the game makes a good point. I should focus on something else. What other skill are we gonna need? Riding, definitely. We are Khuzait, and I didn't get any riding skill in my background, so we should compensate for that. Also here, I want the bow control, which gives accuracy penalty while moving reduction over this one, which gives extra headshot damage. Because I want to be flexible and quick, kind of ninja-like. That's the concept for my character, I guess. Okay, now we have the stealth kill. Nice. And now we have to hide the body. The weapons disappeared. This is interesting. The dragging mechanic. Very cool. How do I put my shit away again? I think it was that button, yeah. Oh. I keep pressing C. I might have to swap those around. Alright. Yeah, so now we have to find the escape route, which is going to be over here. Ninja. Thank you, madam. You saved my life. I'm always glad to help honest folk, for sure. We heard that you're trying to find your family. Our heart goes out to you, madam. Please keep the dagger and hunting clothes, and I have 100 dinars that I've been saving. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, so we completed our first quest, stealth mission. Let's see if we can recruit anyone. There's 2 guys here. 2 of them that are willing to come with us to help find our family. I guess in exchange for the help here. I think that makes sense. And now we have just a little bit of day left to start making our way... Well, I mean, okay, Ostakan is presented as a place where these people potentially get sold. But the brother that you talk to at the start kind of presents it as if your younger siblings might still be nearby. So I think from a roleplay perspective, from a logic perspective, she would look around this area first before eventually giving up and going to Ostakan. So we are going to just kind of walk around this area and hopefully not get captured by any looters. That wouldn't be fun days. Oh, it also skips time automatically when you're captured, right? So that means that, well, those will be very short videos, I guess. And are we gonna get there? It's still summer 1. Summer 2. There we go. End of the day. See you guys tomorrow.